confused by that. There we are.
We're live. Yay! Welcome. We're welcoming everyone in to Unfiltered Empowered. What are we talking about today?
Well, first of all, I have to tell you that I have been completely distracted for the past hour. You wouldn't know it now because it's a beautiful sky behind me. But not even 20 minutes ago, there was 5 rainbows out there. Kim, have never seen the end of a rainbow. Have you ever seen the end of a rainbow?
The pot of gold, is it there?
It landed right in front of my house on the beaver dam. Right on the evacuated beaver dam.
What does it look like?
It's just right there. It's like just like light coming right in front of you. I almost just wanted to go home and walk through it. Yeah, it was remarkable. I had to go live because there was 5 rainbows. There was a double rainbow over the whole lake, and then there was another rainbow above that. They were reflecting in the lake. It was like I have never.
Wow.
I'm sure it was a great sign.
Yes, I think it is. We had to look that up. Rainbow. I've seen a double in Australia before, and it was all sky. It was amazing. I can't imagine 5.
Wow. And I showed you a picture last night that it happened last night. It's 2 nights in a row.
What's going on?
I have no idea, but I am just I feel so, I don't know, like lucky that I was able to see the end of a rainbow for real. Because you always want to see it as a kid. Like, did you ever look as a kid to try and like actually see it?
Mm-hmm.
You know, and it's always so far ahead of you. So I've never actually seen it. It was really remarkable.
Well,
but
you have the spot for it, like right there. But you know, Canada, since I've only been to Quebec, so I don't know. It's so interesting. Like where my friend Julie lives in Iowa. She just was at a wedding, and they were sitting outside in the grass, and the sky just hits the grass. It's all sky, right? And here is somewhat like that. But we have a lot of trees too, and you have a lot of trees. So, like, do you see? You know what I mean by sky? Like, there's.
Yeah, no, that does not happen here. We're in the Canadian Shield here, so it's very rocky and hilly and trees. So you never see the sky. You do see it over Lake Superior, though, right? Like you just see the lake forever, and the sky hits the lake.
Wow, it's so cool. I love it. I love seeing all the different kinds of, how people live, and so it's so neat. Yeah. So that's what you wanted to start with.
Okay. Yeah, I wanted to start that, but I mean, we got Father's Day coming up this week, so I think we got to touch on that. Yeah. And we've got some pretty remarkable things happening in our business for Father's Day. I almost kind of feel cliche because every single time something comes out, I don't know if you're like this, but I'm like, is this the best special ever? Is this?
I know. I feel like people don't believe us anymore. I'm like, okay, they're really, but each time, and I put this in a post today. I really went to corporate to double check this price because I'm like, are you kidding? Like, I couldn't understand prices going down, formulas being added to. You add value, you give more, but then you make it less. Yeah. I don't think we live in a world like that anymore.
I hear you. And, I know you have experience with weight loss, your own personal journey, but you also worked previously in a clinic that helped people with weight loss. And of course, we've got our hands on something here that, I mean, look at our incredible shrinking team. We've got Tracy Johnson, who's 63. I'm sure it's 65 now.
She's 65. Yeah. Yes. She announced it on Sunday night. It was 64. I think 65.
Yeah. Okay. I mean, just so remarkable. Our friend Nick, who also is down over 60 some odd pounds in her 50s, like she's 59. I think how old is Tracy? She's in around 49, 58.
Yeah, she's going to be 49.
She's going to be 49. So, I feel like as we get older, those stubborn extra pounds hang along longer. I feel like men have a better, I don't know, they just have a different metabolism. Mm-hmm. And they're able to lose weight faster. And I think when we go into Father's Day, how many How many Father's Day presents do you feel like you've purchased
Mm,
in your life?
yeah. Well, a lot, most of my life. Yeah. And so, and I think I know Father's Day, and I feel bad because I think fathers don't get the same respect that mothers get.
Mhm.
You
On
know,
for Mother's Day, you mean?
yeah, it just doesn't seem the same. You know, my sister works at a restaurant. Mother's Day is slam. Father's Day is not. You
Yeah.
know, Mother's Day, you wouldn't dream of doing anything on Mother's Day. Everyone does. Like my father was a coach, and they don't care. They did tournaments all Father's Day. You would never do that on Mother's Day. It's just it's different kind of thing. But I think that fathers should be honored just as much. You know, I do. And whether I know Al, he's a dad. You know, and he's not your dad, but he's a dad, and I'm sure you guys honor him.
Absolutely. And I don't know, I hit holidays and occasions don't seem to mean as much to him as they do.
Birthdays? Not they don't.
Not well, his birthday's Halloween. So
Oh,
he
you
kind of
know.
always, yeah, he's a Halloween baby. So he always, and his mom always tells the story of, she went into labor and they just put the candy bowl out on the front step. I mean,
They did not. Like, put the candy out, just leave it out there. I'm going
yeah,
to the hospital, have a
yeah.
baby. Yeah.
And you know what? I have learned not just so much from him, but also from his father and his family. They're a very laid back family. I mean, nothing phases these people. I am bewildered at how unbothered they are by stuff. Where my family was the extreme opposite. So it's one of the lessons I've really learned being married to him. It's going to be 29 years next month. We've been together for 30 this year. They're just like water off a duck's back, and it's probably the most valuable lesson I've learned from him. But one of the things that I've also learned from him is he has more willpower than me. Like, I don't know how you feel. Well, I don't know. I don't know if it's a man-woman thing, because I think you've shared, just the influence that Tim has had in your life. And you shared with me about your father. And my father's had influence on my life, but in the opposite respect.
And, isn't that the truth, right? Sometimes that can be more valuable in some cases.
Yeah, it's just I don't want to bring that into my life with me, and whether you have male role models in a positive or negative effect, I think you can still learn from either circumstance. But this whole unbothered thing. Anyway, I was going to share that Al, he gave up alcohol, I don't know how many years ago. Well, boom, weight just started to fall off of him. He barely had to try. He was dieting at the time, but he wanted to lose that beer belly, and he did. I think that alcohol is one of the things that holds us back from losing weight, and it also has the calories, and it brings your blood sugar up. But we have this package going on, and then we'll go to your father and the lessons he taught you. We have this package that helps people to lose weight because it just resets your body and resets your cells and helps you to repair soft tissue and helps you to behave. Your body behaves like you're exercising, which, of course, when you couple that with actually exercising and moving your body for 30 minutes a day, it has these compound effects. But you're right, like lower price, more value, something in there that everybody wants, the BPC pep that everybody is after, probably the most coveted pep on earth. And, well, we got to be careful what we say. We want to be compliant on here. Let's move over to your father. What's one of the greatest lessons that you've learned from your father, the men in your life?
Yeah, the men. And it is funny because I think about how, we worked with women, primarily, in our previous company, and it was great. Loved working women, and we had gay men, and it was all happy, joy, joy. And, and then I got into, I left my marriage and I had a date after all this time. And I'm like, I don't even know. I'm not used to being around men. What's this? And so that was challenging. And then I really learned a lot. So I know I'm not talking about my dad yet, but
Yeah.
Just about how I really learned so much, humbling with men. They have it tough too. Divorce It's not easy on anybody. And I just think everything leans to the woman, the children go to the women and the house go to the, all the stuff. And every holiday, I had no issues getting dates on holidays because the men got the shaft. They just did all the time. I had all kinds of people asking me out Thanksgiving, and it's like, wow. So it was so interesting. Like, and it hurts them. They're lonely. They really are. And I found men often got quicker in a relationship and married than women.
Yeah.
And it was because I think they're used to having, I don't know. Anyways, I have a lot of empathy for the men. And then I ended up selling boats, and it was all a man's world. First woman that ever worked there. And gosh, that was, and I thank God I had that experience of the dating, because I felt like I was more equipped to walk in with all these, backwoods boat guys and fishermen and whatever. But yeah, my dad was a blue collar, just, very Archie Bunker. That was totally my dad. And I was the apple of his eye. So I was the lucky one. And you shouldn't really do that with the kids, right? But he did. And I knew it. But as a kid, do I care that I'm favored? No, I did not. I didn't get any special treatment, just love. It was just love. But then he coached me in softball. And I'll tell you, he took the worst player on the team and made her into the best player on the team, and the captain and the pitcher. And it was amazing to me. He worked me. And he was tough. He was really, because coaches are always tougher on their kids anyways. But yeah, it was I just told Tim a story about my mom, because my mom, later in life told me she was not crazy about the way he was always doing that and favoring me, and she didn't like it, and she was, jealous. And so I didn't get treated so good there. But we'd come home from a game, and if I played great, I was daddy's little girl. I was, boy, if I made a mistake, it was berating. And this particular, I don't even remember what I did, but I probably walked the first player of the game, and it's a cardinal sin and all this stuff, whatever. And he kicks the dirt, and he gets, so anyway, he all the way home, he just at me and at me and at me. And my mother actually told him to shut the hell up. She screamed. And I was like, you go, Mom. Oh my God. She never stuck up for me. I was like, whoop, whoop, this is great. And anyway, I ran in the house, and I whipped open, I went running to my room, and he just got so angry. My father was funny, because he was cool most of the time. Around the house, you could do almost anything, whatever. But then one day he just loses it. He loses his mind, and so it was an interesting dynamic. But the softball was where I will say the most of my lessons. Because if you didn't show up to practice, Tammy, you didn't play. You did not play. Period. End of story. There was no, getting around anything. There were rules, and we lived by them. And it was not a trophy. Everyone gets a trophy world back then, which I'm not sure how I feel about that.
Yeah.
Honestly. But anyways, so yeah. We want to go back to what's going on. I do want to say something about men and their bodies, though, because the men.
Yeah, too. Yeah, because
men bod. Okay, because we know, right? I mean, I don't know. Al's so little. Does he have a belly?
Well, it's funny, because him and his dad both have the same physique. And when they gain weight, they have these little chicken legs, and then they only get this big belly, and then the skinny everywhere except this belly. Although I did look back at pictures of him when he was heavier, because he did lose 25 pounds. So for 25 pounds on him, you could really notice, but you could see the inflammation in his face, in his neck, and then of course his belly. And he really works hard at keeping that off. So, but anytime that, we feel like, oh, we're getting a little bit, lackadaisy in our health, and we both like hunker down, he has way more willpower than me. Like if there's chips in the house, if there's candies in the house, he could have one or no, where I have to eat the whole bag. Like I just have no willpower whatsoever. That's why I'm so grateful for one of our products that turns off the food noise. And this new one that we just added this new value to, it does help somewhat with the food noise, but more so it's just really helping your cells to perform optimally. And when your body's performing optimally, you're better equipped to release weight. And then, of course, you've got the repair going on at the same time. So good. But we have a new product launching. Actually, it's not launching until July. And I have never in my time in sales seen a company come up with a brand spanking new product, the thing that everybody wants, and offer it either on sale and certainly not for free to launch it. I've never seen that. It's always like the new product is going to be the one that
Right.
is full price, that is not going on sale. And so the fact that we're going to be launching this in July, but for Father's Day, this is a product that we're going to give for free with this new stack of amino acids that help people to release weight and repair. And do you think that it's that one BPC that helps you sleep, or what do you think it is that helps you sleep with the beauty stuff?
Yeah. BPC 157.
It is that. Okay. So this is going to help people sleep as well.
Absolutely.
I can't wait to try it.
I've looked up all kinds of research on that one PEP, and it definitely calms and it's reparative to the HPA axis in the brain, which is where the pituitary gland and the hypothalamus and the vagus nerve starts and the whole thing. So yeah, I mean, I am sure of it, and it's helping so many people. I get so much support from that. Other things too. I mean, that's just one of the many things that we're discovering, because we toted that for the last year about, joints, I mean, soft tissue and, all the knees, all that kind of stuff, and arthritis. But then, holy crap. And I kept saying to you, I'm sleeping. I know it's this thing. I know it's this thing. Because, the first one the one they just got reformulated, you guys, that we've made it better, so much better, and less money. It's still blowing, and not like $10 less.
No.
This is like significant and free stuff on top of it. I still can't. I kept looking at those prices going, it just can't be right.
Yeah. And I know, I just love that they've taken this one new thing, enhanced it, offer it at a better price point, because when you know about therapeutic amino chains, therapeutic PEPs, whatever, you can research the price. It's not an inexpensive product. But one thing about it is we know it works. Like, there is no choice but for it to work. This isn't like something that people have tried before. It does work, whether it's repairing your cells, whether it's helping your body to produce more energy, produce less toxicity, or help you to mimic exercise in your body, or help to repair. It has no choice. You might not see the results right away, but wow, are we ever seeing the results when you see it compound month after month after month, to now these people losing 40, 50, 60 pounds. I mean, when I first started taking it, I actually gained a little bit of weight because my body was adjusting, and it also depends what you've done to mistreat your body over time, right? Because the more you've mistreated your body over time, the more it's going to take to repair. This is just like your best chance at getting it to repair. So
I say that too a lot, Tammy, too. If you have something like when this came out, what we're talking about, you have the reformulation of this little orange tab, people were sleeping right away. It was just one of the things we heard over and over again. God, I'm sleeping so right away. I didn't. Well, because mine was wrecked. I have 17 years of wrecked. So mine was not going to be fixed that quick. If you kind of had a hard time, it tended to work. So it started there because the puffy goes down and whatever. But now they've added the BPC 157. And what it does, because it calms, and it's reparative to that area, but it also gives you the deep sleep. And the only way you repair that area of your brain, the nervous system, all that anxiety, is deep sleep. You must get deep sleep, and it helps you get more of that. So it repairs more. And this is why I really feel, because I've had a whole bout of this stuff with the nervous system, which is why I did the whole Crack the Cortisol code masterclass. You guys, if you want to replay, just Anybody, let me know. I will happy to get it for you. I've been studying this stuff, but yeah, so it goes into all of these things. That stuff is so good.
Yeah, it is so good. It is so good. And, you know, I've heard a lot about like the gray market. And I think that, you know, people are searching for this at a lower price point, and the controversy around it really has to do with injectables. Like, that is, you know, because they have to be shelf stable, you have to get prescriptions, non-prescriptions, and people are just buying it from anywhere. And I often kind of have a chuckle about, you know, some people with ingredients, because I think you're going to go eat a bag of Doritos, or, you know what I mean? Which is like full on the most chemicals you could put into one little package. I mean, carcinogenic items. And, but then also at the same time be concerned with BPC. But then you go to the doctor and they prescribe something with side effect list this long. I mean, you ever watch the commercials on TV for prescriptions, and you're like, leaky gut, diarrhea, loss of sight, erectile dysfunction. I'm like, why would anybody ever take this? But because they have a doctor say to them, take this, they do. They don't question the ingredients
No.
at all. But meanwhile, you give somebody that's something so forward thinking, so cutting edge,
Oh my God.
and there's all this like, oh, I don't know. Meanwhile, there's only 3 ingredients in there to research, not, you know, a laundry list.
Well, I remember you saying something early on, something of this nature, and I've adopted it, that when you take a medication, anything you have never taken before, you put it in your body's, what is it? Is it safe? Is it how? And that's why all these side effects you don't know, and you might have to adjust. But the peps we have in our body, we have
they're naturally
hundreds and hundreds. So your body goes, oh, okay, cool. So you don't have those things. And yet, it is funny. You can eat these things. I heard like cheese balls and Cheez-Its and stuff are like 1 ingredient away from styrofoam. But like that's cool.
I heard that we always have these things we hear, right? Like, we don't know. Margarine is 1 molecule away from plastic.
With the Twinkie, you bury a Twinkie, you can dig it up 30 years from now. It's got so many preservatives.
Well, Iceland, they don't have any McDonald's in Iceland.
Oh,
no, not one. And in the museum there, they took the last Happy Meal, and it's on display. And I don't know how many years it's been. It looks as perfect and pristine as the day it was.
Not really the food. No, it's not the food.
It's the food. It will not rot.
Oh,
I know. Look it up. I swear it's true.
That's disgusting. So why'd they take the McDonald's away? Because they're disgusting.
They don't want to have. I mean, the products are just so bad for you, right? Like, oh my gosh, what is in that meat?
And we eat plastic. We do all these things, but then we hear something all natural, and we go, oh, oh my God. And hey, I gotta just, for the men, this has got to be, I swear, the best Father's Day gift besides the new formulation of the thing, because men, back to the belly.
Yeah.
We're talking about that, you know, and Tim's got a belly. I was going to have him come in and demonstrate, but you know, but it's less. It's a less of belly because A1C has gone down, which is awesome, and you know, whatever. So I just see it's less protrusive. Okay, so, but he doesn't care. He's not like, I don't know, did Al do sit-ups and stuff when he
did push-ups? Yeah.
Okay, see, he's not doing any of that. That would help, right? You know, but he's taking, you know, the slim. He doesn't remember. He just doesn't remember the slim, but he takes. So body composition, you guys, what we're talking about. Okay, when this little orange that's been reformulated, more stuff, less price, and it works on that. Like, look, I've seen people I can't remember the name of the person, but 2 side by side, 150 pounds, something like that. Exact same weight, total different shape from that.
Yeah, 100%. I feel that for myself too, and how my clothes fit with taking that. And now it's even more improved. So
I know.
What does the boost do?
Well, I wanted to share this for the men, because you know, every time you know, men get stressed too. And, you know, I was reading about men don't go, you know, oh, my nervous system is on fire. You know, they're not saying, they're
I gotta go meditate.
Oh, I'm so depressed today. Yeah, really kind of dry. They just say things like, yeah, I'm kind of flat. Yeah, I'm what. They kind of brush things off and don't focus in on it, which is kind of good, right? Men are much easier than we are. But anyways, regardless, yes, you have stress, men. You do. You got it. Okay. Tim's got it in spades at work for sure. 96-year-old dad. Yes. So when you've stressed, your testosterone goes down, you guys. It suppresses it right down.
Really? I didn't know that.
Bad. So ashwagandha, seriously, is one of the, look it up. They've done studies.
Yeah.
And it helps to increase. It's one of the most natural, easy things. And it's amazing. And I cannot open it. I can't. I just can't.
I know. Every time I walk by that bottle, I just want to take one. They're just like a good, like sweet, when you just want that sweet something after dinner. I don't know if people do, but I do. And that does it for me. And of course, it's got the mushrooms in there. So it kind of keeps you alert, but doesn't make you jittery.
Calm. It makes me feel calm.
Yeah, me too.
I don't know. I think the ashwagandha.
Yeah. Yeah.
And they help, children. I don't know. It's good, you guys. That's a great one for men. And
the other really good thing for men is our nitro, our molecular hydrogen water with the L-citrulline. I mean, it increases circulation. It's great for post and pre-workout, but also good for, energy throughout the day. And also part of the packages that we have. I mean,
there's 2 bags free in that one package, that whole system. I think that's what you're talking about. Right?
Yeah, exactly. And then, of course, we've got our fat-burning chocolate mint Snow Slim that is free in these packages, and not just free on one order, for life when you put it on subscription, which, it's so funny because I was always subscription averse because I was always like, I don't want to be stuck, and then I forget and I'm not in charge. But I don't feel like that here. I feel like I can get a package for a couple months. And then I feel like, oh, it's free for life, but then something better comes along.
You are in control, and it's so easy. I think that's why we like it. You get a whole week notice.
Yeah.
So plenty of time to say, okay, I got to get in there. And I just leave it in my inbox till I remember to check them. I check and I move, I do whatever I need to do. And it's good. But don't forget about, ED with the blood flow.
Exactly.
Nitric oxide, you guys look that up for the nitro. That's what it does, and all kinds of things. And what you can't go wrong with blood flow. Like your belly, think about it. Like Denise with her legs, and stuff. So helpful for that. And I think Elevate too, because I was also reading about, and I asked Tim this because when I was researching some of the stuff for men, I said, Tim, do you think it's important for a guy to be sharp and focused and clear-headed and things like that make this? And he said, yeah. And I think it's an instinct, like your family, you want to make sure that you're not, and to feel flat and not, and that product, oh my God, I mean, it doesn't take long. And how Mandy says it makes you feel, she felt like herself again. So I think the women in perimenopause, but the men, so that. And I think there was something, and it helps, does say, I put down, like, gives you a little zhuzh, because it got that dopamine.
Yeah.
So a little motivation, maybe a little more libido.
Yeah, exactly. I just read something else about, it's the new product that's coming out, Revive, in July, because it has a bunch of stuff that helps with that too. Like,
libido, it does?
Legit. I don't even know if I'm saying that right. Oh my gosh, I can't wait for that product.
I learned so much about, all this time, everything we're drinking isn't even going in our cells. Like, what's up?
Yeah, I know. Yes.
Every water, electrolyte drink that I think that I am taking into my cells, I'm not, because it doesn't have the other
ingredients. Yeah. Osmolytes. I know all these new words, but one of the things that people can do even right now is just add a little bit of Himalayan sea salt, but make sure it's real Himalayan sea salt, not the fake one, because,
There we go.
Okay. No.
Difference. How do you know? It says Himalayan sea salt.
I don't know how you know, but I think if it's like sourced from the Red Sea or the Dead Sea or the this or that, but if it says made in, wherever that, wait a minute, there's not even an ocean there, you know.
So that you think, well, they could lie. I don't know.
I don't know, but I mean, there's so many olive oils like this right now, honey. Like there's not enough bees on the earth to produce the amount of honey that is on the grocery store shelves. And so they're like, a lot of these products are just,
What are they doing? Just filling it with other stuff?
Yeah. The Rotten Truth, it's a documentary on these foods. Olive oil, they're filling with synthetics. Like you have to make sure that it is actually single olive. So many things that you have to watch for, like food is just not the same as it used to be. That's for sure. And that's why it's so important that you do things like this that are healthy for your body so that you get these minerals, so you get these nutrients, so that you feel your best, because it's not going to just come from your food. That's for sure.
No, I learned so much with that training on water. It was just amazing. So we have to just educate people that it's not any old water. It's not going to get into your cells and do anything for you.
Yeah.
And the biotic too. I mean, how many people have you had gut issues?
In the sense that things are slow moving.
So your motility is slow.
Yeah.
Do you know why?
I don't know. It's always been that way. And also for my kids had that same issue. So, I'm not sure, but I know that putting the fat burning collagen in my nootropic coffee, as well as having a couple green drinks a day, really kind of helps things going. And I mean, magnesium helps too, which is also going to be in the new Revive. But I'm really excited to try this biotic product because it isn't just a probiotic. It's a prebiotic. And a prebiotic is the food that the healthy bacteria in your gut want to eat. And the healthy bacteria need that prebiotic to eat that fibrous material, because bad bacteria, you know what they like to eat? They like to eat sugar. And the more you feed them sugar, the more you crave sugar. It's like they kind of govern your world, these bacteria in your gut. And now there's so much, like I remember 15 years ago when I would take a probiotic, and I don't know if you ever heard this, but if you have ever taken antibiotics or you're currently, you must take some probiotics to offset, because that antibiotic will kill everything in your gut, which lowers your immune system. I mean, it's just so important to combat one with the other. And before, when I first started taking probiotics 15 years ago, probably 30 years ago, if I'm honest here, there were only the kind that were available you had to put them in the fridge.
Yep, I remember.
But now, then they started making shelf stable. And then now there's this, what is it? I got to look into it more. Heat.
Yeah. What was that? It's a new thing. She said it's cutting edge or whatever.
New thing in probiotics. And then, so we've got the prebiotics, then we've got the probiotics, which is the actual bacteria giving your gut more to flourish it more. But then also the postbiotics is what the bacteria leave after, so that you have a healthy gut flora to,
the garden. She kept calling it a garden.
Exactly.
Like, I love this analogy of your gut is your garden. And it's like, up to 80% of your immune system is there. And it's like so much happens in there. And I've always had gut issues, so I cannot wait.
Oh, you have?
Always. Yeah. It's just always been my thing. Worst, of course, perimenopause really, triggered a lot of that stuff. And my doctor said, don't ever take an antibiotic unless you really have to. And she says, like a bomb. A bomb in your body. So you definitely need a good. And I haven't had one this kind of good. And I mean, and what is it in the little packet? We're like,
it's just a single dose, no water needed. You just put it on your tongue and that's it, done.
Yeah. So it's not a tablet, and it's not powder. It's like,
it is like a powder, I think.
Is it like a powder? I thought it was like a gel or something. Okay.
Really?
I don't know. It's hard to, when she's holding it up, I wasn't sure, but yeah. So that's coming free, you guys, in
tomorrow.
No,
Yeah.
tomorrow.
Oh, Thursday. I thought tomorrow was Thursday.
May the other night when it's
Remember?
June. What day we on? Yeah, Thursday. It's coming live, you guys. But yeah, that biotic, you get a whole thing of it free.
Just for 5 days.
Yes.
5 days. This is how we're launching our new biotic. We're giving it for free with another product that we've added value to that is helping people release pounds, get healthy, metabolic reset, restore, rebalance, the whole gamut, and then other packages that include other products, but free for 5 days. So if there's anybody, listening that was like, oh, I'm not sure about trying the pep stack because I'm not sure about the price point, you're not going to find the stack of these 3 peps in one tablet for lower than this. Like, I can pretty much show me some reputable company that has these 3 products in one little tab, simple, pop it a couple times a day. That's going to do what this is going to do. It's just not going to happen. Just not going to see it at this price.
No. And for fathers, and I have to tell you guys, where's my little bottle? Got my little beauty bottle. I think I used.
I thought you were going to take a little nip there.
No, I was trying to find I found it, the little bottle of beauty in here. So that has never been on sale.
Never.
It's got 3 crazy, like copper pep. I mean, it's in the back to the BPT 157 and another one.
The BP, the Peacekeeper.
Yep, the KPV. So good. I mean, that is my favorite. I love this thing. You guys, without sleep, you got nothing. I mean, I'm just telling you, and I just can't say enough about this one. It's on sale. And then you get, I do have this. So you get a whole thing of the collagen for, I mean, I just get, that's like, what? And there's another thing. You get, what's the other thing? Oh, you get the new thing. I don't have it. You get the biotic. Yes. What? I mean,
the conversations we're going to be in, I mean, the people that we're going to help, it's going to be like, just add up all the people that you can help with. Like, take your pick of these packages and the savings. It's going to be wild. And you're doing and
15 off too, you guys.
Oh my God.
15 off. So you want to get in there and make sure get an account. It's free. Just get your $15, so you can do that. And what was it? We were just going to say something else.
No, but I just want to clarify in case people don't really quite get what you just said there, was like, you can make a free account right now as a customer or as a social marketer like us. And then our company will put $15 American into your account to put towards these specials that already have free products. So there's really, if you've been holding off on trying these things, this is the time to do that. And, I think about the social marketer opportunity and the growth that we're having month after month after month, and things are getting better and better, and new products are coming out and the tools are getting even better. Like, this is such a great time to jump on board and just try it out for a few months, see if it's for you. If it is, great. If it isn't, that's okay. It doesn't cost you anything. Maybe you get healthier, maybe you lose weight, maybe you tackle whatever health issue you have. For me, I'm doing this while living in a renovation to pay for the renovation. But I know there's so many people out there that are using this to pay for retirement, like the life that you want to have for you and Tim after the work years are done. And other people are doing this just to pay for groceries. And, Mandy just came on board. She was so bewildered by her first month, because she's like, I just don't get how I can just share how I'm feeling better with other people to help them feel better, and then get paid for it. Like, it's the best feeling ever. And I think there's this mentality that to do what we do, you have to be healthy. No, so many people come here as a solution to get healthy, because number one, the products are going to help you. Number two, it's a community of people that are doing it together, and we're all here for different reasons, trying to get different parts of our health better, right? If cost is an issue with getting healthy with cutting edge products, that's the solution.
Mm-hmm.
Make money getting healthier. Like,
Pay for your products. I mean, that's a really good point you said, because you're right. I think there is a thing, you need to be healthy. And I said last night to some people on our team, I so wish my journey had been my big journey from here. Because,
yeah.
oh my gosh, it's wonderful. Come on, let's go. Let's
Yeah.
get in this. But I'll bring people with on the journey of the cortisol and, those kinds of
Yes.
things. But it's so true. If you get to be, what's the worst thing? You try some products, you get a little healthier, and
Yeah, there is really no failing. And I feel the same. Like, I feel like I've read like every health book on the planet. It's just always been a passion of mine. Like, I remember at like 20 having a subscription to Women's Health and going through and, reading all the articles about how to eat. And now, over the, like, I would say the last 5 years of my life, I had higher stress. I, hit perimenopause, now full blown menopause. So, you go through all these changes. And I think there's just like so much openness about it, just like about men's health too. You take these people with you, like, because you're of that age. So you're just like, all your friends are going through it at the same time as you. So whatever it is you're going through, there's a community of people going through it too. And you're going to find them here. And then you're going to go through it and improve it together. You can do that as a customer, of course, but you can also do that while you earn money. And I think you're having a thing tomorrow night, aren't you?
Yes, we are. We're doing, again, yes, once a month we do this on a Sunday, and we had a great turnout, but more people said, we can't make it. When are you doing another one? I didn't want to wait another month. And we had all these great things that are launching too, with this new product. And so anyways, tomorrow night, 7 o'clock Eastern, if anyone wants to join, and we got a few spots left. We only have a certain number, and you get a goodie pack for joining. So we get to try some gummies, some greens, maybe one of our nitros. So it's really it's super cash. We don't record it. It's a living room conversation. That's it.
Amazing. Amazing. That's so cool. And then, of course, we've got some other fun events coming up throughout the night where people can attend and find out more. And I'm actually headed to Winnipeg on Thursday. And we're going to be having our first ever Nueva event in Canada. We've got a couple of the founders coming. It is going to be so good. And it's not too late to join. In fact, if you live in the Winnipeg area, you can come just check it out for 40 minutes and hear a little bit about the products, a little bit about what we do. If it's for you, great. You can even stick around with us for the rest of the day. And if not, that,
can they get a free ticket?
Yeah, if they come and decide it's for them, they get to stay for the day for free, learn a little bit about what we do. And so I've been busy reaching out to all my Winnipeg contacts, because I think it's just going to be so much fun.
Oh, it's going to be so good. I really wanted to come. But anyways, I'll be in spirit watching you guys.
We'll be all together in Scottsdale, so it'll be good.
Yes, we're going to Scottsdale. If you guys want to join us, I've been always wanting to go there. And we're doing a little something. We got something in the works, right?
Yeah, exactly. For those people that are looking, like some people come here to make, their products for free, make a few $100s, a few thousand or more. And for those people that are like steadily, working this on a regular basis, we call them directors. And so we're going to do a retreat for the directors on our team at some posh Scottsdale house. I can't wait. Something super Instagrammable so that we can get some good content and just hang out and have fun and have some girl time. I mean, men are welcome too, but yeah, it's going to be good. We've got so much going on. It's such a great environment to be part of. And I'm really grateful that you're here with me and that we're doing this together. And
I'm so grateful. This is a great place to be. You guys, we've had so much fun here. We've been taking the products now almost a year.
Almost a year. Wow. Yeah. And look at the changes in so many people. It's from their hair to their skin, to their weight, to their energy, to the light in their eyes. It's really been remarkable. And so next week, I will be driving back from Winnipeg. So you may be solo here on Unfiltered and Empowered.
Maybe I'll have to get a guest or something.
Good idea.
Maybe that.
Since we were talking about men's health tonight, it would be fun to bring our men on one time. I'm sure they would be absolutely mortified to come on.
He'd come over in a heartbeat. Yeah, he would. He doesn't mind that at all.
Okay, cool.
But yeah, I just want to say, happy Father's Day to everybody out there in whatever capacity, even if you're a father of cats, or dogs or,
Yeah, a father figure to people, it's a special weekend.
Absolutely. All right. So we saying good night?
Next week? No, we'll see Kim next week, and I'll see you the week after. And if you want some information about attending the fun event that Kim's doing tomorrow, or some information about attending the fun event that I'll be participating in Winnipeg, let us know. We're always here, open and available. Bye.
Bye.